Now trigonometry is the most important chapter for those who are taking science. It's the most important chapter to learn, and in trigonometry identities is what is crucial. Make sure your identities is very thorough, otherwise in 11th you are going to find it very difficult. So practice as much as possible, watch this video 10 times, 20 times, doesn't matter. Make sure your identities are perfect. Now what are identities? Identities are just formulas. Before we come to the three identities, things you need to remember. Sine, what is reciprocal of sine? Cosec. So we can write sine can be written as 1 by cosec. Similarly, cosec can be written as 1 by sine. Reciprocal of cos, sec or secant. So cos can be written as 1 by sec and sec can be written as 1 by cos. Similarly, tan can be written as sine by cos. Remember this one. And what is reciprocal of tan? Cot. So tan can be written as 1 by cot. So tan can be written either as sine by cos or 1 by cot. Similarly, cot can be written as cos by sine, reciprocal of tan, right? So tan is sine by cos, cot is cos by sine, and it can also be written as 1 by tan. So remember these things. What is reciprocal of which? Alright. Now coming to identities. There are three formulas that you need to remember. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. This is your first identity. Remember, sine square theta, cos square theta, both angles should be the same. For example, sine square 30 plus cos square 30 will be 1. But if we have sine square 30 plus cos square 60, it is not equal to 1. Sine square and cos square should have the same angle. So this is your first identity. From this, you can derive two more formulas. If I take sine square that side, what happens? I get cos square theta equal to 1 minus sine square theta. So this is also very important to remember. 1 minus sine square is cos square. Similarly, if I had taken cos square that side, I would get sine square theta equal to 1 minus cos square. So 1 minus cos square is sine square and 1 minus sine square is cos square. This you get from this identity, that is sine square plus cos square equal to 1. Now the second one, 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta. This is the second formula that you need to remember. Now one more thing you can remember is, if I take tan square that side, sec square minus tan square equal to 1, theta. So if I transpose tan square, what do I get? Sec square minus tan square, which is equal to 1. So you have to also remember sec square theta minus tan square theta is 1. Again here the angles have to be same. And the last identity is 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosec square theta. So 1 plus cot square is cosec square theta, and it can also be written as cosec square minus theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. So cosec square minus cot square is 1, sec square minus tan square is 1. So these are the three main formulas, and from these formulas you can derive these formulas. So this you should know thoroughly. Make sure you learn this, like try to remember these formulas every day, because this is what this is what is going to be used for solving identities problems. Now the first question is, they have asked us to express these ratios sin A, sec A, tan A in terms of cot A. So you have to express this in terms of cot A, which means sin A should be equal to something cot. Only cot should be there. Now to first find that, where does cot come? 1 plus cot square equal to cosec square, right? So we have 1 plus cot square as cosec square. Remember this identity. For sin A can be written as 1 by cosec A, because cosec A is reciprocal of sin A. So now we got sin A equal to 1 by cosec A. Now we have cosec here, cosec square this side, right? Cosec square theta. Okay. So what is cosec? I have to take square on the other side. Cosec square theta means cosec theta whole square. So if I just want to find cosec, I have to take square on the other side. So when square goes on the other side, when you transpose square, it becomes square root. So 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosec theta. So what do we have? Cosec theta is same as root of 1 plus cot square theta, which means this will be equal to, instead of cosec, I will write it as root of 1 plus cot square A. So now we have expressed sin A in terms of cot A. So sin A can be written as 1 by root of 1 plus cot square A. Now second thing, secant A. What do we have identity? 1 plus tan square equal to secant square theta, right? So secant theta will be root of 1 plus tan square theta, right? Okay, I'll do it for this itself. 1 plus secant A it is. So 1 plus tan square A equal to secant square A. So if for secant A I have to take square on the other side, it becomes 1 plus root of 1 plus tan square A equal to secant A. But I need to express this in terms of cot. So how can I convert? 1 plus tan square can be written as 1 by cot square A, right? Because cot is reciprocal of tan square A. So equal to secant A. So now I have expressed secant A in terms of cot square A. If you want, you can simplify, take LCM and write it in a simpler manner. But I think this should be enough because you have expressed secant A in terms of cot square A. And last is tan A. Now this is very simple. What is tan A? Tan A can be written as 1 by cot A. So we have expressed tan A in terms of cot A. So we express sine, secant and tan in terms of cot A. Now the second question, they have said write all trigonometric ratios of angle A in terms of sec, which means sin A, cos A, cosec A, everything should be written in terms of sec. So first thing, what do we have? Sin A, right? Sin A, how can we write it in terms of sec? First, sin A we should get in terms of cos A because sec is reciprocal of cos. Now what do we have? We have sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1, right? Sin square plus cos square equal to 1. So sin square A equal to 1 minus cos square A. Now if it is sin square A, when I take square on the other side, it becomes root. So sin A becomes equal to this. But what is cos square A? Reciprocal of sec, right? So cos square A can be written as 1 by sec square A. So I have written sin A in terms of sec square A. Now next, cos A. Cos A directly, cos A is reciprocal of sec. So cos A can be written as 1 by sec A. So you directly get cos in terms of sec. Now third, tan A. Tan A can be written as sin A by cos A, right? Sin A by cos A. Now cos A, 1 by cos A is, what is reciprocal of sec? Cos. So what is reciprocal of cos? Sec. So cos can be written as 1 by sec, right? And sin A already we got this. Sin A we have already got 1 minus 1 by sec square A by cos can be written as 1 by sec A, which becomes equal, this sec A, since it's in denominator, it will go up. It will become sec A into root of 1 minus. Okay, now if I take LCM here, by 1 into sec square A into sec square A. So I'll get sec square A minus 1 by sec square A. Now if I split the roots, it becomes root of sec square A by root of sec square A minus 1 by root of sec square A. Root of square is square root and square will cancel. So I'll get equal to sec A into root of sec square A minus 1 by sec A. So this sec A and this sec A cancels. So what is the answer? Root of sec square A minus 1. That is the final answer. So I have written tan in terms of sec square A. So this becomes root of sec square A minus 1. Now the third thing is we have to find cosec A in terms of sec A. What had we done? We had found sin A equal to root of 1 minus 1 by sec square A, right? This is what we had found. So now cosec A. Cosec A can be written as 1 by sin A, right? So what is 1 by sin A? 1 by sin A in terms of sec square is this. So we get root of 1 minus 1 by sec square A. Okay, we'll simplify this. When I take LCM into sec square A into sec square A, so I'll get 1 by root of sec square A minus 1 by sec square A. Now I'll split the root. So it becomes root of sec square A minus 1 by root of sec square A. Root of sec square A, square root and square will cancel. So I'll get 1 by root of sec square A minus 1 by ck. That ck will come up. So that ck will come here. So we get ck by root of sec square A minus 1. And the last trigonometric ratio that is left is cot A. Now cot A can be written as, okay, cot A, what is cot A? We can do this two ways. We can write cot A in terms of cos by, okay, we'll do that itself. We'll write cot A as cos A by sin A. What is cos A? 1 by ck by sin A. We have already found sin A in terms of sec this. So we'll write this as 1 minus 1 by sec square A. Now if I take LCM again, 1 into sec square A into sec square A. So I'll get 1 by ck by root of sec square A minus 1 by sec square A. Now again I can split the square root. I put up and down. Again square and square root will cancel. So I'll get 1 by sec A by root of sec square A minus 1 by sec A. Both are denominators. So this goes up, this comes down, and they both will cancel. So I get cot A as 1 by root of sec square A minus 1. The other way we could have done it was, we had found tan A as root of sec square A minus 1, right? But what is cot A? Reciprocal of tan A. So what will be reciprocal of tan A? So tan A can be written as 1 by cot A equal to root of sec square A minus 1, which means when I transpose, I would have got cot A equal to 1 by root of sec square A minus 1. So we could have done it this way also, this way also. This is a long way, this is the shorter way. So as you practice more and more, you will start using simpler and, see, most trigonometric identities can be solved in multiple ways. You have to try to do it as, like, it's better, the more you practice, the simpler the way, methods you will find. Fourth question, first sub question is, they have asked you to simplify this and they have given you 4 options. Now what I'll do is, here 9 sec square A minus 9 tan square A. So I can take 9 common. So I get sec square A minus tan square A. Now if you remember, 1 plus tan square A is sec square A, right? 1 plus tan square is sec square, which means 1 is equal to sec square minus tan square, if you remember. So sec square minus tan square is 1. Here I got sec square A minus tan square A, which is nothing but 1. 9 into 1 is 9. So answer is 9. Guys, now the second sub question, they asked you to evaluate this into this. And on the right hand side, you have 4 options. They are 0, 1, 2 and minus 1. So there is no tan or cot on the right hand side, which means whenever you are proving identities, remember this. This is one thing, if you remember, you will be able to solve most problems. If there is no tan or cot on right hand side, convert everything on left hand side in terms of sine and cos. So we have to prove this into this is equal to either 0, 1, 2 or minus 1, right? Which means there is no tan or cot on the right hand side, which means I'll convert everything to sine and cos. So what do I get? 1 plus tan is sine theta by cos theta plus sec is 1 by cos theta. And this becomes 1 plus cot theta is 1 by tan theta minus 1 by, cot theta can be written as cos theta by sin theta and cosec is 1 by sin theta, because reciprocal of cosec is sin, reciprocal of sec is cos. Now taking LCM, what do I get? Here, what is the LCM of this cos? So here it is 1, so I'll multiply by cos theta. Up also I have to multiply by cos theta. So I'll get cos theta plus sin theta plus 1 by cos square theta. Similarly here, sin is the reciprocal, so by 1 into sin theta into sin theta. So I'll get sin theta plus cos theta minus 1 by sin square theta. Now if you observe, I can split this by this into this by this, right? So it becomes this by this into this by this. Now if you observe, here it is cos theta plus sin theta plus 1. Sin theta plus cos theta is nothing but cos theta plus sin theta minus 1. So this, if you group this together, you get this plus 1 into this minus 1. So it is of the form a plus b into a minus b. So that becomes a square minus b square, that is minus 1 square. A plus b into a minus b. 1 square is 1, and down we get sine square theta into cos square theta, right? So once we do this, a plus b whole square formula, don't write it as cos square plus sine square, it is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So we'll get cos square theta plus sine square theta plus 2 sine theta cos theta minus 1 by sine square theta cos square theta. Sorry, it is not sine square, guys, sorry, it is cos theta and sine theta. The LCM is cos theta, right? So it is cos theta and sine theta. So sorry. Alright. Now cos square plus sine square is 1. So this becomes 1 plus 2 sine theta cos theta minus 1 by sine theta cos theta. Plus 1 minus 1 cancels. So what do we get? Continuing from here, 2 sine theta cos theta by sine theta cos theta. So sine theta cos theta cos theta will cancel. So the answer is 2. Now the third sub question from problem 4, they have given you this into this and you have to prove it's either equal to sec cos a sin a or cos a, which means again guys on the right hand side there is no tan and cot, which means I'll convert everything in terms of sin and cos. Remember, whenever there is no tan and cot on the right hand side, on left hand side whatever is there convert it to sin and cos, and 99% of the times you will get the answer just by simple mathematics. Mathematical operations. So now sec can be written as 1 by cos a plus tan a can be written as sin a by cos a into 1 minus sin a, right? Now I'll take what is a LCM. LCM is cos a itself. So it becomes cos a and here it becomes 1 plus sin a into 1 minus sin a. Now if you observe here it is 1 plus sin a, 1 minus sin a. So a plus b into a minus b, which gives you a square, that is 1 square is 1 minus b square, that is sin square a by cos a. Now if you remember, sin square plus cos square is 1, which means if I transpose sin square that side, what do I get? Cos square equal to 1 minus sin square. That is why I told you remember this itself. So I have 1 minus sin square, which can be written as cos square a, because 1 minus sin square is cos square by cos a. Now 1 cos and 1 cos cancels. Cos square a is cos a whole square. So cos a into cos a by cos a, 1 cos a will go, and answer is cos a. Okay guys, now the fourth sub question, they have given you 1 plus tan square a by 1 plus cot square a, right? Now I will not even bother checking what is on the right hand side because it's a very simple problem. I will do this without seeing what is there on the right hand side because I know how to simplify. Cot square a can be written as 1 by tan square a, right? Now when I take LCM here down, this is by 1. So what is LCM? Tan square a. So into tan square a, up also I have to multiply into tan square a, right? So what do I get? Tan square a plus 1 whole by tan square a. So now 1 plus tan square a plus 1 is the same thing. So this ones are. So I get, and this is denominator, so denominator will go up. So I get 1 into tan square a, that is tan square a, whereas this is 1. So the answer is tan square a. I hope you guys understood how I got this. I'll explain again. 1 plus tan square a cancel. So what do we get? 1 by tan square a. From here we get this, right? So denominator will go up. Always denominator goes up and down if you remember. So 1 into tan square a by 1 tan square a. Alright guys, now we will prove some LHS, RHS kind of problems. Now remember, whenever they ask you to prove something is equal to something, you will not touch right hand side. You only should manipulate left hand side only. Very rare problems will you have to do on both sides. that I'll tell you later, like, what kind of problems you might have to do on both sides, that you will realize later. But for now, remember, you will not touch right side. You always have to manipulate only left hand side. Only by manipulating left hand side, you should get this. Alright, you will not do any operation on both sides. Now, we have to prove cosec minus cot theta whole square equal to 1 minus cos by 1 plus cos. There is no cos and sin, no tan or cot on right hand side, which means what? We have to convert everything to sin and cos. So cosec can be written as 1 by sin theta, and cot is cos theta by sin theta whole square. Now LCM is sin itself, so I get 1 minus cos theta by sin theta whole square. Now getting the square inside, I get 1 minus cos theta whole square by sin theta whole square is written as sin square theta. Now don't open this bracket because we need 1 minus cos theta, right? So don't open it, let it be there for now. Okay. Sin square theta can be written as, from identities, sin square plus cos square is 1. So sin square is 1 minus cos square. So instead of sin square theta, I can write it as 1 minus cos square theta, right? Okay. Now 1 can be written as 1 square because 1 square, 1 cube is the same thing. So I am writing 1 as 1 square. This is of the form a square minus b square. Guys, a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. Very important identity for solving trigonometric identities. You will use this formula a lot. A square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. Either you will get something in terms of a plus b, like a square minus b square, or something which is in form of a plus b, you have to make it in the form a plus b into a minus b. That will come to know as I solve other problems. For now, we have this as a square minus b square. So 1 minus cos theta whole square by, what is a square minus b square? A plus b into a minus b. So 1 square minus cos square can be written as 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta, right? A minus b into a plus b. Now here we have 1 minus cos theta whole square by 1. So this one and 1 minus cos theta will cancel. If do you understand how this is happening? 1 minus cos theta whole square can be written as 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, right? So this and this is what we are cancelling. So we got 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta, which is equal to your right hand side or RHS. Here generally you will write LHS equal to, because left hand side is what you are manipulating. Alright guys, now the second sub question, you have this by this plus this by this equal to, we have to prove it's equal to 2ck. Now you cannot use directly any identity, right? Because sin square plus cos square, 1 plus tan square, 1 plus cot square, it's not there. What is the basic thing you can do? See, solving these problems are like trial and error. You'll have to try different things to get the answer. Now the first and most obvious thing is, it is something plus something, which means we'll take LCM. That is the most common thing you'll do. Now what is the LCM? 1 plus sin A into cos A. 1 plus sin A into cos A. This is the LCM, which means here I have to multiply by cos A, up also I have to multiply by cos A. So what do I get? Cos square A plus, here I have to multiply by 1 plus sin A. So up also I have to multiply by 1 plus sin A. So 1 plus sin A into 1 plus sin A, what does it mean? 1 plus sin A whole square. It is of the form a plus b whole square. So I'll use a plus b whole square formula. So 1 plus sin A whole square, a square, that is 1 plus b square. So sin square A plus 2ab, that is 2 sin A. This is what we get. So we'll be writing LHS here, don't forget. Okay. Now here cos square A plus sin square A, we can group them together, right? So cos square A plus sin square A becomes 1. So we get 1 plus 1 plus 2 sin A by 1. I'll not open brackets here. Generally in the denominator, if you have something like this, don't be in a hurry to open the bracket. Keep it like that for some time, because generally something or the other will get cut. So, and since we need ck, another way to notice is, we have, on the right hand side there is only ck. which means down ck is 1 by cos, right? So we should get cos in the denominator. So we already have cos in the denominator. So we'll not disturb it. We'll just keep it like that. So we get 1 plus sin A into cos A. Now 1 plus 1 becomes 2. Now I can take 2 common. So I get 2 into 1 plus sin A by 1 plus sin A into cos A. Now 1 plus sin A cancels. See, 1 plus sin A is in brackets, and here it is 2 into this thing and this thing into this. That is why we can cancel both. So what is remaining? 2 by cos A. Now if I take, what is reciprocal of cos A? Sec A. So when I take cos A up, it becomes sec A, which is equal to your RHS. Now the next problem, they have told you prove this is equal to this. Now in your textbook for this problem they have told you, hint, convert everything to sine and cos. But I have already told you this before, there is no tan and cot theta on right hand side, which means automatically you should know to convert everything in terms of sine and cos. It's not just for this problem. If there is no tan theta and cot theta on right hand side, you will convert everything on left hand side in terms of sine and cos. Now tan theta, sin theta by cos theta whole by 1 minus cot theta by sin theta, plus cot theta is cos theta by sin theta by tan theta, 1 minus sin theta by cos theta. Now if I take LCM here, it is 1 into sin theta, here also it becomes into sin theta. I get sin theta by cos theta whole by sin theta minus cos theta by sin theta. Okay, and here I get cos theta by sin theta whole by, here again LCM into cos theta. So I get cos theta minus sin theta by cos theta, right? Now I'll take, see, denominator will come up, and actually what I'll do is I'll take this denominator up and keep the, I'll not get this down. So what do I get? Sin theta by cos theta into sin theta, that is sin square theta by cos theta by sin theta minus cos theta, sin theta minus cos theta, minus, here I'll take cos theta up but I'll not get this down. So cos theta by sin theta into cos theta, cos square theta by sin theta by cos theta, sorry, this is plus, cos theta minus sin theta. Now guys, if you observe in denominator, here it is sin theta minus cos theta, here it is cos theta minus sin theta. So if I have to take LCM, I'll have to multiply both. But instead of that, I can, here it is sin theta minus cos theta, I can make it the same thing. So how do you make A minus B into B minus A? By taking minus sign outside. So if I take minus sign outside, for example, see, A minus B, how do I make it B minus A? If I take minus sign outside, here it becomes minus A plus B, right? So it becomes B minus A. So by taking minus sign outside, I can convert A minus B into B minus A. So here it is cos theta minus sin theta. How do I make it sin theta minus cos theta? By taking minus sign outside. Now this minus is here, which means it will come up, plus into minus becomes minus, and now your denominator is same, which means LCM is sin theta minus cos theta, and up what will you get? Sin square theta by cos theta minus cos square theta by sin theta, right? Alright guys, now we have to take LCM over here. So what will be the LCM? I'll continue here. Due to lack of space, I had to erase the previous steps, but you can go through the video as many times as possible, right? So now here LCM will be sin theta into cos theta by up, here we have to multiply by sin theta, here we have to multiply by sin theta, so up also we have to multiply by sin theta, same thing, here we have to multiply by cos theta, above also cos theta. We are just doing basic arithmetic functions, remember that. So it is nothing complicated. Sin square theta into sin theta, we get sin cube theta minus cos cube theta. Now to solve, see in trigonometric identities, you have to remember the algebraic identity formulas. A plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a square minus b square. Also you have to remember a cube plus b cube formula, a cube minus b cube formula. Here it is of the form a cube minus b cube. Now guys, I don't know whether you remember a cube minus b cube can be written as a minus b into a square plus b square plus ab. So this is the formula that you need to remember from previous year 9th standard. So a cube minus b cube can be written in this form. So sin cube minus cos cube can be written as sin theta minus cos theta into a square plus b square, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta plus ab, that is sin theta into cos theta, whole by sin theta cos theta, this whole thing by sin theta minus cos theta. Now sin theta minus cos theta will cancel. Sin square plus cos square becomes 1. So okay, I'll have to erase that side. Now continuing from here, this and this has cancelled, we are only left with this. But sin square plus cos square 1 plus sin theta cos theta by sin theta cos theta. So we get sin theta cos theta. Now this is what we have got. Now I'll split the denominator. So I can write this as 1 by sin theta cos theta plus sin theta cos theta by sin theta cos theta. Guys, remember, whenever plus and minus is there on top, you can split the denominator. So what the entire denominator should come on both sides. The entire thing, you cannot write it as 1 by sin theta plus sin theta cos theta by cos theta. The entire denominator has to come on both sides. Now one sin and cos, if I get them both, they become cosec theta sec theta plus sin theta cos theta cancels plus 1. So now we have got sec, say this is nothing but this, right? 1 plus sec cosec can be written as cosec sec plus 1. So it is equal to your right hand side.